And they can't see how these Comp LS roller lifters install directly into the block instead of the heads like in an OELS. They also won't see the special valley cover we bolt to the block, which is actually a spacer that straddles the top of the block and anchors the top of the heads. It also has a mounting location for the Smallblock distributor. We loaded up our Warhawk heads with a set of Manley stainless steel valves measuring up at 2080 intake, 160 exhaust, and held in place with some Comp dual springs. By the way, you can get these heads with either 64 or 72 cc combustion chambers. We went with 64s to maintain that 10-to-1 compression ratio. These heads have the same LS 15-degree centerline and rocker arm attachment angles, 255 intake runners, and 87 cc exhaust ports.
The pushrod length is 8/200 inches, and we knew that at the beginning. That's because all these parts are designed to work together, just like a top-end engine package. A little assembly lube on the pushrods and the valve stems prevents premature wear. Now these heads are also designed to use stock LS-style rocker arms, and that's the route we're taking. Plus, we're even going to use the stock valve covers to button it up. Now when it comes to the intake manifold, you've got a few options, and we opted for Victor Jr. single-plane intake. It's got a basic RPM range of 3,500 to 7,000, and it accepts a standard 4-barrel square-bore carburetor.
Well, we're going to use the carburetor in the dyno. Later, when we drop the engine into the Camaro, we'll probably switch over to a throttle body injection system like this one from Howe. Theirs comes with a wiring harness, a fuel pump, ECM, and best of all, this thing is loaded with a prom that's calibrated to match your motor. To keep the water flowing through our hybrid LS, we'll use this Summit electric water pump and follow that with this ATI super damper.
If you've been following this build, you've probably noticed that there's no outlet on the intake manifold or the front of the block. So how are we going to circulate water through this thing? Well, it's pretty simple. The freeze plug has been removed on the front of the cylinder head, and this adapter plate has been installed. It's tapped for a 3/4 pipe fitting, which will run to AN fittings. Now the AN line will go from that up to this Moroso remote thermostat housing,